Some people ask, what is the impact of hearing loss on developing language? This is absolutely crucial to understand. If an individual doesn't have the ability to hear words, then they will have a distinct difficulty in learning language their entire life, which is why as soon as a child is diagnosed with profound hearing loss, they should be taught sign language, how to use signs to communicate meaning. If a child learns that early enough in life, then that can be a close second to learning verbal language. But if a child has mild or moderate hearing loss, then with hearing aids, apparatus that we put in the ears to amplify the sounds that the ear chamber hears, that can help a child develop normal language skills. If a child has severe hearing loss, they might still be able to hear approximations of what people are saying, but it'll sound nasal, something like this. So that it sounds like it's coming from the nose, not intentional, but rather that is how the child hears sounds. So it's important to realize that early diagnosis is vital and early intervention is crucial. A huge problem is that many people think that giving children cochlear implants will somehow make them capable of hearing voice sounds in terms of language, and that is not accurate. Cochlear implants are only useful for a child who has complete loss of the 8th cranial nerve, complete damage of the 8th cranial nerve, so he or she cannot even hear vibrations of sounds. So the only child who is a candidate for cochlear implant is a child who is profoundly deaf, and the only value of the cochlear implant is to help the child be able to gain the sense of understanding sounds like p, b, and the differentiation between p and b, which visually doesn't look much different. But when a child gets speech and language therapy, then he or she can learn to read lips and then learn to differentiate those sounds. So even if they have profound hearing loss, in theory, most children can learn to speak, but intervention for learning the use of language, verbal language, has to happen early. And we're talking about the first 3 years of life. If by the time a child is 8 to 10 years old, it is way too late. So early intervention is the key, and parents needing to understand that hearing aids are a valuable adjunctive assist to helping children learn to use language. Thank you for listening.
هيك كبيت النشاط؟ يلا ما في روح على غرفة الألعاب، طبين ولا شو؟ بدي ضد النشاط؟ انت حابة تروحي على غرفة الألعاب؟ كنت بتمنى لو بحسن خليكي تروحي، بس تذكري انك كبيتي النشاط بركي مرة تانية.